Hi, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to day 16. Day 16, we're halfway and a half there of 33 days. Is that right? Yeah. No, we're just halfway over for 33 days. So today, and for the rest of 15 days or so, my cat wants to go out. Come here. He can't go out because he goes and hunts, and we don't like that. So we're going to shift gears and do open ourselves to receiving the healing energy, wisdom of the body for ourselves, receiving it from the higher power. And we've spent the first half, not entirely, but mostly kind of digging into the trenches and digging out the mud and cleaning out things that get in our way. And we'll still do a little bit about that, but now we're just going to switch to being the receptacle to how do you say it? Receptacle to absorb, to receive the nourishing, the healing, the nurturing, the comfort, the soothing of that healing and growing energy, the vitality, the sparkles in the prana, that life force, that's the sparkles in the oxygen, the that vibration of aliveness. There's nothing more healing than that. And when we just have that alive inside of us, also everything heals and we just feel better. So let's do it. Let's go for it. Let's become the receptacles and move into that place. My teacher, John Roger, I talk about him a lot because I learned everything I know from him, I think, and others too. But if I don't misquote him, he said half our work is cleaning out the gunk and half our work is being open to the goodness, the spiritual energy, the higher vibrations. So we've done mostly the first part, cleaning stuff out, the first half of the 33 days. And now we'll just be the open receptacles and see where that takes us. It's all a grand experiment that I'm in with you. So let's just go inside, and you can close your eyes if you'd like to help tune out the external world and come to the inner world. And in that inner world, we start at the heart. So you can put your attention and your awareness on that area in your heart, by your heart, through your heart. And then just feel that stillness is present. That place you're familiar with, like just before you go to sleep, where everything's quiet. That place in the middle of the night, maybe 3 or 4 in the morning, where the world is so distractions, but they can bring us deeper into the stillness. Breathe that in. And let it just engulf you even more. Infuse you, fill you, that beautiful stillness. And in this stillness, imagine yourself as an open cup, an open vessel, empty. We're meditating here, Mike. Do you want to come up here? Mike wants to fill the emptiness with his complaining that he can't go outside. And still that place is present. It hasn't left. no matter what goes on outside of you or in the world. If you find yourself annoyed with it, good. You can, and it's a lot nicer life. Never to be irritated, which is very possible and so cool. Can you imagine never being irritated by anything? No matter what goes on, you're the eye of the storm. And in that eye of the storm, maybe I just, hi, Mike. Okay, stay there. Come here, Mike. Here. Come on. Out he goes. So in that eye of the storm, sometimes you don't get irritated, but you have to respond. And not fight it. And in that open vessel, and there's an infinity to that openness. No limits, no caps, no edges. This internal, eternal self, we invite the holiest of spirits, the giver of all healing, the source of all creation, to fill us. And we open to receive. Anything that's in the way of receiving, we let it go and we open to receive even more. If you have your legs crossed or in your awareness, be aware of that divine light entering every part of you and filling every part of you. Mind, emotions, body, all the places that need healing, expansion, vitality, loving of the Creator, the loving of the Creator inside of you. And you just breathe it in, receiving it, receiving of this bounty. It's a feeling of plenty, a feeling of aliveness, of acceptance, compassion. You just observe it. Observe this energy going through you, within you, in every cell, in every thought. Let it in even more deeply. Stay in that stillness as you receive of the light of the holiest of spirits, that healing energy of the inner master, the Christ, the Buddha, the Tao, the whatever name you may call it, the nod, the name, the holy names. And you feel yourself rest in that energy. There's nothing to do. You just observe. Embrace. Absorb. Feel worthy of value of this highest light It's who you are. It's your beloved. It's your partner. It's always with you. And the dog barking, there's just no place to go in this house that is quiet without dogs barking, cats barking. It's the way it is. So we'll just use it to deepen. And we find the joy in the world in this energy too. From the spiritual energy to the joy and the fun in the world. No resistance. No matter what happens outside of us, just acceptance. And that is part of receiving the spiritual light. And one last observation of where this light goes in your body, your mind, your emotions. Breathing in. Breathing out and bringing your awareness back into this world. You guys did great. And if you let the dog barking and the cat meowing and complaining and it didn't bother you, it's a really good sign. And if it bothered you, it bothered you. We'll see you next time, day 17. Thank you for joining me. Keep this receiving going. Just receive all day long, all night long of this beautiful energy of healing, of light, of holiness. Namaste.